Good Monday morning, September 21st, 2020. I'm Guy McPherson of GuyMcPherson.com. That's Nature Bats Last. Here today to provide a few headlines as the stock markets open in the United States. And I'm at the library of my rental home here in Central Florida. And there's a candlestick, and this is Colonel Mustard. If that isn't a clue, I don't know what is. I think you know what's going on here. All right, on to the headlines, because I'm not saying anything. He is pleading the fifth. He is not saying a word. This from right after the close, Friday. Stocks closed lower, notching third straight weekly loss as tech-led sell-off intensifies. So it's been a bad 3 weeks for the stock markets, especially the NASDAQ, the tech stocks. From Business Insider, also over the weekend, the stock market will become disconnected from the economy in 2021 as companies expand layoffs, money manager says. The money manager in question is Riverfront Investment Group's Kevin Nicholson. He said firms focusing on profitability next year will create, quote, a divergence between the economy and the market. So let me get this straight. Firms focusing on profitability next year. Isn't that what all firms do all the time? Is focus on profit? Isn't that how they stay in business? But next year, that's going to cause problems. How about 100 years ago it was causing problems? How about it's causing problems right now? What makes you think we have until 2021 before things start to unravel? It's pretty apparent to me and other people paying attention that things are already unraveling with respect to the industrial economy. From the Los Angeles Times, tsunami of hotel closures is coming, experts warn. And they focus on a particular property. The Lux Rodeo Drive is the first LA area luxury hotel to go out of business because of the pandemic. An unusually high loan delinquency rate may mean more hotel closures are likely to follow. May mean more are likely to follow? Come on, people. How stupid do you think we are? From MarketWatch, yes, the U.S. economy really does need more fiscal stimulus, and the stock market knows it. How much free money can you dump into the system so that the billionaires can have more? That's the question. How much more fake money can you pour into a system before the system just doesn't respond positively anymore? We might be at that point. Maybe it's in 2021. I'd like to think so. I'd love for the system to wait another year to fall apart. But it's already happening. From today in the Wall Street Journal, coronavirus pandemic threatens to widen racial homeownership gap. And here's the subhead: tighter lending standards, virus's impact on Black Americans' health and employment could make it harder to buy a home or keep the one they have. First of all, you got to love the subhead, they. You know, there's a lot of theying going on out there, a lot of separating us. Again, as I pointed out repeatedly, one of the primary motivations of the corporate media is to divide. Another one is to distract. This is not particularly distracting. This is not particularly newsworthy even. This civilization, like every previous civilization, is characterized by racism. And the Wall Street Journal just noticed? You got to be kidding me. Also from the Wall Street Journal, also this morning, no job, loads of debt. COVID upends middle-class family finances. Oh, so it's not just people of color. It's not just Black Americans, to quote the Wall Street Journal. It's middle-class family. All middle-class families. Because the middle class is going away, folks. As George Carlin pointed out some dozen years ago, it's all going away. You can only take the money from the poor and the middle class and funnel up to the rich for a finite period of time. I think we're about there. Not to be outdone, Yahoo Finance, why a stock market already priced for perfection can go a lot higher. That's their morning brief. A stock market priced to perfection. That's what we have here, right? I must be the crazy one. It couldn't be Yahoo or the Wall Street Journal or any of these other corporate outlets. I must be the one who's not seeing that the market is not exactly priced to perfection. And here you have it. Maybe the markets aren't disconnected from the economy after all, at least not for the past 3 weeks and not for today. The Dow Jones opens minus 486. The NASDAQ is down 175. The S&P 500 is down more than 50 points. So maybe there's not the complete disconnect that people think there is between the economy and the stock market. Maybe we're about to see a loss of aerosol masking have an impact on the crops, the big crops, soy and corn. Maybe the whole system is unraveling at the seams even as we speak. In any event, we're here in the library with a candlestick and Colonel Mustard. I think that's a clue. Somebody's getting murdered here. They're killing us.